Welcome to ABB's HR Connect, a web series which podcasts the employability skills requirement from various industry experts organized by HR Club of Acharya Bengaluru Business School. Welcome you to ABB's HR Connect. Today, among our midst, we have Mr. Deepak, Associate Director at Grant Thornton. He is an expert in product management, digital marketing, knowledge management, enterprise content management, project management, and web analytics. Welcome you, sir, to this podcast. Sir, please tell us, we see that you are coming from the top consulting firm. What are the skills that student has to learn to enter into this firm?
So I think I will talk about the foundational skills which a student should acquire if they are aspiring to get into the consulting firm specifically. And these are the combination of four sort of skill groups which I have identified. First one is how do you work, planning and ways of working. So under that, I think a lot of our students need to invest time in understanding prioritization, time management, number one. Number two is agile thinking, because things keep evolving and keep changing, so they need to have agile mindset to be able to navigate those changes and align themselves to a business change. The second skill group is critical thinking, ability to break a problem into small chunks which can be further broken down to a level where you can solve them. So basically structured problem solving skills. Then communication, ability to ask intelligent questions is one of the key skills required if you want to get into a consulting organization. And lastly, mental flexibility, right? Within that, you need to be able to transfer the knowledge you may have in different contexts. So these are 4 or 5 skills which will help you sort of stand out if you are aspiring to get into a consulting organization.
Thank you, sir. So what are the skill development need changes required to match the upcoming 5 trillion economy?
It's a very broad question. From my perspective, India has latent talent available across the country, and the new generation brings a new kind of skills. For example, they're very comfortable with digital, anything digital, right? So that's an advantage they have. As far as the changes is concerned, I don't think there is any change required. It's just about accelerating the pace at which they are learning. For example, we were earlier talking about design thinking. I think it's a great concept and a framework students should invest time on, because these kind of framework will expose them to how do you interact with a user of your digital product. It will help them understand the importance of empathy. It will help them understand how a design can solve a problem in a seamless way. So I think these are some of the things which our students need to be exposed, so they get some industry-specific learning.
Thank you, sir. So based on your experience, please suggest some of your experience to the millennials so that they would be industry ready. So what are the skills that they have to focus at this point of time?
So I think skill set wise, I would continue to say one thing, that they need to continue to stay focused on foundational skills, which is a combination of your communication skills, how you think, how you manage yourself and your emotions, how fast can you learn, unlearn and relearn. So these are the fundamental skills which everybody would need to stay relevant in the business environment, which is continuously evolving and changing. Now, having said that, I think if I have to give advice to a millennial, I would just keep it very simple. I would just tell them that you need to stay curious and be human. Stay curious to learn more and more, and be human means you stay grounded, right? You learn the art of being, learn the art of humility, learn the art of empathizing with people. So you really understand what the problem is. After all, it doesn't matter which business you are dealing with people. And in order to get better at dealing with people, you need to have these soft skills. And more, soft skills are becoming hard to learn. So that's my take on that would be my advice to the new.
Thank you, sir. So this out of curiosity I'm asking. Students are concerned about the percentage what they are scoring in college. Does it really important in the industry? Is it only the percentage that helps us, or the students has to work on the floor and they have to learn?
I think personally, I've never been a good student, and it's not really about the percentage of marks which you secure after you write an exam. Right? One thing, if I have to change in academia, this is what I will change. Let's get out of this loop of preparing for an exam. Come out of that mindset and give our students more project-based learning, and provide them opportunities where they get exposure to the real business challenge and try to solve in their own way in whatever capacity they have. Because I strongly believe students bring fresh perspective. And a lot of the time, the way we look at the problem, they might look at the same problem in a different way. And in my world, which is product management or product development, we say one thing, that you marry the problem, not the solution, because the same problem can be solved in different ways. And I would encourage our students to go out there and look for opportunities, whether it is pro bono or any internship opportunities, even if it's free, if it's not paid, sorry, to get that exposure from the live business environment.
So you're strongly recommending experience-based learning.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much, sir, for your sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.